RWL fans, how are y'all? My name's Babs, and welcome to our WL Magazine, issue number 7 for August 2023. Let's get at it right away with the lead story. The new sheriff in town.
For those of you who don't recognize me, my name is Colin O'Toole, former RWL wrestler, and my father, Sheamus, has been RWL chairman a long time.
Well, if you saw the August 5th edition of Snarl, we saw the return of Colin O'Toole, son of our WL chairman Sheamus O'Toole,
56 pounds,
and one-time former champion and rising star.
Newbury, Massachusetts.
His weeks-long battle with Vader for the Snarl TV title in 2016 put Colin on the map, but he left soon after due to injuries. Here's what Colin said at Snarl in London that Saturday night.
Alright, good evening to you one and all. Let's get this underway. For those of you who don't recognize me, my name is Colin O'Toole, former RWL wrestler, and my father, Sheamus, has been RWL chairman a long time. My dad is on vacation for probably the rest of the Sweet Revenge tour. Now, he needed someone he could trust to, as he explained it, act as a road manager of sorts, and so he chose me. That might as maybe ruffle a few feathers around here, but listen good now, I'm doing what my dad asked me to do. I got no feelings in those matter, I'm carrying out instruction. Follow an order, so don't shoot the messenger. Now everyone listen very closely, as this is important. There's been more than a little chaos around here lately. A lot of our competitors and even our managers haven't been involved in unauthorized fight. So out of control it is that both Road Warrior Hawk and the Big Boss Man are, as of the last show, on the injured list, unable to compete. May miss the rest of the tour, our staff doctor told me. Real nice, well, that stops as of now. Suspensions and fines are getting handed down from here on, and all you folks in the back, you better be listening. No one fights that's not in this ring no more. Finally, effective immediately, the RWL Snarl Tag titles and the Super Heavyweight Championship are vacated. I arranged tournaments for both championships with the match committee SAP. That is all. Anyone with questions, complaints, or threats can see me in my father's office.
The younger O'Toole's statements have raised questions about 88-year-old Sheamus O'Toole's health and possible retirement. Meanwhile, just moments after delivering that message, the acting chairman was attacked by the assassins, set after Colin by their manager, General Skander Akbar, in what you can only call a warning. To Colin, the acting chairman reacted afterwards.
I never would have believed anyone could have been that stupid, but the assassins and Skander Akbar managed it some way. I haven't gone over what the penalties will be with the match committee yet, but I do know that Sweet Revenge for is just a few weeks away, and some penalties could be assessed that night. Akbar and his masked goons are gonna be made examples of.
So, is Colin the new headman in charge? Will Sheamus O'Toole ever be back? Or was that night at Snarl the shape of things to come? Only the future knows, people. One man drawing attention and viewers to our WL has been the Mexican Monolith, Warlord Santos, who's been on fire this summer since leaving Gary Hart's stable and signing with classy Freddie Blassie. Let's check out some highlights of what Santos himself is calling La Fiesta de Destruction. Roll it, baby!
Has your opponent up and hooked up for a backbreaker. But wait, there's more. Second one. This is where the rubber meets the road. Can he keep it going? extremely competitive match. Oh my God, Goldberg loses when it comes down to the record book.
And
A win
after
is a
beating
win,
the
no
brakes
matter
off
the
Kane,
conditions. They should still
Goldberg
be proud.
and his former tag mate, the Great Khali, all in the month July, it looks like no one can stop the Mexican Monolith. Back to the topic of Sheamus OToole. This appearance at Snarl in Philly this spring has been the RWL chairman's only appearance in the last 6 months. But who is Shea really? Who is the RWL chairman of 20 years? He was the man with the Shamrock Slam. Let's check out some archival back in the day clips of Sheamus OToole in action. Here's his first ever televised championship match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Pro Wrestling United States Championship.
With audio commentary from Shea himself.
Well, there I am. 1968, is that so? Yeah, I was still Sailor Shea back then, challenging Red Hood X for that US belt, and I don't mind telling you all, I was putting on a brave front and all, but I was scared for my life. Big Old Red had sent his last 3 opponents in the Boston Rs to hospitals and disabled lists, and he promised everyone on TV he would do the same to Sailor Shea before giving up that championship. Good God, there he is. Old Red was about as mean as they come. And like I said, I was actually scared before a match. First time in my life ever. Well, I wasn't quite thinking straight, and it was then that I'd done a stupid thing, and tried to jump Red X before the bell even rung. The only bell wound up getting rung was the one inside my head. Red wasn't expecting a surprise attack, and he let me know in no uncertain terms that he was not happy about it, and my impulsive mistake that had cost me that match. Before long, I was dying to get in the ring. Things got no better once the bell did ring, either. Red Hood had this reputation for really laying into anyone that tried to cheap shot him, so I suppose I really did have it coming to me. So, now here I was in a title match with the meanest guy on the roster, mad at me for taking a swing on M. I tried so hard to keep him on the mat, but he was still the tiger whose tail I was holding. Man, I remember being so mad right then I could spit. Red X knew he wasn't taking me down easy, so he starts stalling and wasting time. You can see the ref holding me back. Here's mistake number 2. Trying to slug it out center ring with Red Hood X, that's like trying to eat spaghetti with a spoon. Here's where I knew I was in trouble. Red's headbutt knocked me loopy, and I could hear the man's feet on the canvas, coming target me, and there weren't not a thing I could do to stop him. It weren't no laughing matter to me at the time. I had myself a spot of breathe-in trouble, and was just starting to breathe again, when X landed on me off the top. Only reason that pin got broken was 'cause he'd made me mad by this point. Yeah, I wanted Tar get up, just so as to let him taste some knuckles whether I won or lost. Really frosted my feet by then he had.
here is your winner, and new Pro Wrestling United States Champion, Shane the Tool.
Blood, sweat, and tears for 3 years, but all that bleeding, sweating, and crying had finally paid off with my first championship. By 1978, I'd been US National Champion twice, and World Champ twice, and did the fellas in the back hate me for being popular. Got so bad, the promoter, Mitch McGinty, set me up with Dr. Zodiac for a bodyguard. Nice feller, but not over bright.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 591 pounds, the Triangle of Terror. And their opponents at a combined weight of 484 pounds.
Well, can't win 'em all, like they say. But my favorite tag partner was Twister McGurk, and we were tag team champs a good couple of years based on our talent. This was my favorite of the late career matches, Twister and I defending his straps against the Soul Patrol. We were all great that night.
After retiring from the ring in 2002, Shea was offered the position of our WL chairman by CEO Jack McLeod, and he's been top dog for most of the last 21 years. This was Shea's last appearance at Snarl in February 2023, but fans are hopefully he's coming back.
Evening, all. Sorry to interrupt the program, but I've been left with no other choice. The situation that exists between Mix X and Sergeant Slaughter simply cannot be allowed to continue. Now, anyone knows me, knows I'm all about getting it in the ring and being fair. Sergeant Slaughter has paid a fine for the assault on Mix X at Rage. But since the doctors medically cleared Mix X, we are having ourselves a very rare indeed mixed gender tag match, with Karen Sturgeon and Mix X on one side, and Taryn Lassiter and Sergeant Slaughter on the other. And just one more little thing, Mix X. If you are who Sarge says you are, be the best thing in the world if I don't ever learn about it.
That makes me want to climb in the ring with her.
Was this Shea's final appearance as our WL chairman? And if so, what will our WL be like under Colin O'Toole? Time will tell, I guess. Okay, it's time to look at the updated Hall of Champions. right, fans, that's gonna do it for this month for WL Magazine. Thanks for hanging with me. Till next time, for our WL, this is your girl Babs, signing off. Come on back soon.